This meditation is called Mindfulness of the Body and Breath. So for the first part, just making yourself as comfortable as possible, making sure you're warm enough. And whether you're seated in a chair now or lying down, just check your posture, your spine is all as relaxed as possible, as this will help you to relax more deeply into your practice. So for the first part of our meditation, we're simply going to bring awareness to any physical sensations present, perhaps the sensations of touch in the body, where you're making contact with the bed or the floor or a chair, whatever way you are now. And then focusing awareness all the way down to the feet, the toes, the whole of the feet, and scanning in your mind's eye as you gently travel up the body, noting for any sensations. Anything you experience is fine. We're not trying to change anything at all. We're simply registering what is already here when we are fully aware. Moving up both the legs, knees, torso, right arm, left arm, neck and head. Just see now, can you spend a moment or two resting in full awareness of your whole body? Just to allow all and any sensations to be just as you find them now. Sometimes we may observe or feel an ache or a pain when we do this. And that's okay. It's just reminding us to be mindful and more caring and kind to our bodies. So just explore how it feels, perhaps when you let go of the need to want things to be a certain way. Just see how it feels when you fully accept yourself, your body, for whatever way you are and however you are feeling in this moment. And then bringing your full awareness to the sensations of your breath. Noticing your breath as it very gently moves in and out of the body at the abdomen. And noticing any changing patterns of physical sensations in this area of the body as the breath gently moves in and out. So sometimes it can be helpful to place one or both hands over the belly for a few breaths to connect in with the natural movements of the body breathing. Feeling the abdomen rising and falling. And then just allowing the abdomen to settle down. The breath to become slow and calm and easy. Just noticing the changing physical sensations for a full in-breath and the full duration of each out-breath. Perhaps noticing a slight pause that naturally occurs between one in-breath and the following out-breath. One in-breath and one out-breath. Just focusing on one breath at a time. So there's no need during your practice to try to control your breathing at all. Simply allow the breath to very gently breathe itself. Just take note of how calming and soothing this is when we are fully connected to a natural calming breath. So during your practice, you may find your attention will wander away from the breath, which is completely normal and natural. You may experience certain thoughts, images, concerns, or daydreams arising. So to be aware, this is what our minds naturally do throughout the day. So whenever we notice the awareness is no longer on the breath, you might congratulate yourself, as you are now being fully aware. You have woken up enough to recognize this. You are even more aware of your experience in this moment. So very gently, without any judgment, we simply acknowledge where the mind has drifted or wandered off to. And then we very gently guide our awareness back to the sensations in the belly. As you remember, your breath is always your anchor in your meditation practice. And this will more than likely happen over and over again. So each time it occurs, remembering that the aim is simply to note where the mind has been, very gently escorting your awareness back to your breath. Sometimes this can be challenging and maybe frustrating. But it's okay, there's no need to worry. It's all part of being mindful and allowing ourselves to be still and silent. Allowing these challenges and frustrations to arise without telling ourselves off or judging them harshly, as we know it's simply a natural part of our minds. We just bring a sense of acceptance and compassion to our practice. And each time we gently guide it back to our breath. We can also view this, the repeated wanderings of the mind, as a great opportunity to gain greater patience within yourself and your practice. In time, you may discover this quality of kindness towards the wandering mind brings a great sense of compassion towards other areas of your experience. That the wandering mind has been a great ally in your practice. So continuing on with this gentle practice for a few more moments, however long you wish. And perhaps simply reminding yourself from time to time, the intention is purely to be aware of your experience within this moment. And as best you can, working with any sensations in your body and breath as anchors to gently reconnect with the here and now. Each time you notice your mind has wandered and is no longer in touch with where you had intended it to be.